Hi there, my name's Anna and welcome back to my channel and another art tutorial. Today we're working in watercolour and we're painting this fluffy little robin. I think the reference was super cute and the picture turned out cute as well. And thank you so much to my Auntie Catherine for buying this little painting and supporting me that way. So as you can see, I'm starting with a blurry background, which I do most of the time really. I think it just kind of adds something to the painting. It's nice and makes it look realistic, the contrast between the blurry and the detail in the subject and foreground. So I've wet the paper and I'm just kind of dropping in different shades of green and some brown. And here you can see I'm doing a second layer on the background because I wasn't quite happy with the colours yet. And I'm adding some more yellow this time. I think I add some red also. Yeah, there I added some red off camera. Now I'm painting in the chest of the robin, which is the most prominent detail. And I'm just kind of letting some red and yellow bleed into each other. Just kind of setting it beside each other, blending it into each other a little to create different shades of red, yellow and orange. And I will be going over it a couple of times with more detail and more red. And here I've mixed a little bit of grey for the shadow areas in the feathers. I've just used some ultramarine blue and some brown to create that colour. And here just glazing in a little bit of the muted yellow, painting in the tail now, also with a very neutral colour. By the way, I hope you're enjoying the video and you will continue to enjoy it, of course. And yeah, I would love it if you could give me a thumbs up and possibly subscribe. That would really help me out. So on with the painting. I'm just adding feathers gradually and just skipping around the bird and the entire painting. Not sure why I do this. And another layer over the background. I obviously was still not quite happy with it. I think the reference photo was actually taken in autumn time, so there's a lot of oranges and reds in it, and I just probably felt that the background was still lacking this. And that is the beauty of watercolour. You can keep layering and just adding to a painting. There's not really much limits there. And I found with these watercolours, the layers underneath didn't really move a lot, not if I wasn't scrubbing at them. So I just wet the entire surface again and added in the colours. I also added a little layer of wet into wet on the branch, and I'm working on the robin some more now. Yes, basically I'm just following the reference photo and slowly adding shadows where I see them and texture. I'm painting in the little beak now. Actually, I'm painting in the eye and I'm making sure to preserve the white of the eye. That's another important thing with watercolour, preserving some light areas. You can, of course, go back in with some white gouache to add some highlights if you've lost them, but it's best if you could just preserve the white to begin with. And that's really what makes or breaks a painting, is the contrast. So you need your light areas and your dark areas. And for that, of course, you need a good reference photo. By the way, if I think of it, I'll link the reference photo below, but most likely it's either from Pixabay or Unsplash. Now I'm painting in the little beak, and that's always an area of the bird that makes me very nervous because it can look very odd very quickly. Here I'm adding some more red and yellow into the chest of the robin. It is the most prominent detail of the bird, so it is one of the more important features. And here I'm working on the branch some more. It's really got a strong contrast to it. Very dark on the bottom. I'll be adding a lot of detail soon. More detail on the feathers around the face and the beak. Legs now. Started off with a lighter brown and I will add some more dark shadow to the legs soon. You can see I'm glazing different shades over the branch, browns and blues. Using my Schminke paints for this painting, and I find they are fairly good for glazing. They don't lift so terribly easily, and they mightn't be as vibrant as my Mission Gold watercolors, but they're surely vibrant enough for this painting, and I really enjoyed using them this time around, and every other time I've used them. The robin is starting to look like a robin slowly but surely, and I'm adding some more details to the feathers again. Another layer of glaze on the branch, kind of a reddish brown this time. Let me know in the comments below, by the way, what you think of this little painting. I think he turned out super cute. And I think I even used some black in the dark mixture here. And I even added some green for the mossy areas on the branch. I think the branch also turned out very realistic, don't you think? So I've finished the painting portion now, and I'm just adding some little details with colored pencil, and that was basically it. I hope you enjoyed this painting and this video, and I hope to see you again soon in one of my next videos. Take care and bye bye.